Those are dolphins, which is the kind of whale, just a really small one. Well, this guy here, that's a big whale, you know, like a proper huge whale. That's me.
It's coming right at us.
I'm not a whale. And that boat almost crashing into that proper big whale, that's Sofie.
When I got off this boat last winter, I was like, I swore to never set foot on it again.
I remember you were saying that.
Let me explain. So last winter, I went on a sail and ski trip with Sofie.
Enjoy your trip.
Thank you. Thanks for getting us to shore.
I didn't really sleep for 2 weeks. There was always something banging against something. And I mean, we did have a storm for most of the trip.
It feels like sailing in the harbor.
Oh shit. There was avalanches and death couloirs. When I got off the boat, I was like, I'm never going back on that boat again. I'm literally lucky I came out of that alive. That was the last voyage of Sofie and Captain Crocs.
God fucking damn it.
Who also got so sick of her after our trip that he sold her to Mats.
Mitt navn Mats Grimseth.
Mats came out to watch my film about that trip, Wavy.
Så gikk jeg bort og så spurte jeg hva med Svalbard da?
Svalbard, a 4 to 7 days voyage from my home of Tromsø, Norway. It's an Arctic desert known for bad snow, terrible visibility, and polar bears with an appetite for skiers.
Da var det ikke så jævla positiv respons akkurat, men...
But I was touring the film with Asbjørn, who's known to most as the Papa Bear of Svalbard because he's been guiding up there for I don't know how many years. He told these stories of unskied couloirs, glacier plateaus accessible right from the sea, and endless mountain ranges. And I was like, okay, it actually looks pretty sick up there. And just like that, Asbjørn had tipped the scales in favor of me calling up the youngest hotshot rookie skier I knew of.
Picking up Celeste, new girl on the boat.
Who left her home of gentle rollers and endless powder in the coast range of Canada to board Sofie.
She has arrived.
For the long voyage north.
I'm just assuming I'm gonna be seasick, so yeah.
While Asbjørn chilled at home with his family. Maybe wisely opting to fly up and join us after the crossing.
So Mats called me last night and he was like, the engine won't start.
Oh, perfect.
And I was like, okay, we're leaving tomorrow. And he was like, yeah, it's not starting.
Man kan jo si at når jeg kjøpte Sofie, så gikk jeg all in.
Solgt leilighet, investert alt jeg eier.
For at banken skulle være happy da. For du får egentlig ikke lån på så gammel båt.
Her bor vi. Der har du all inclusive. Soverom, kjære mikron.
Og der bodde jeg i 7 måneder.
Her er det jo et kaos.
Nei, man skal jo ikke legge skjul på at Sofie ikke var i så god tilstand.
Lurer på om det hele tatt var noen god idé å starte.
Mats has had this big struggle with mental health and fitting in.
Når jeg ikke trivdes så godt på skolen eller generelt i livet, så var det alltid havet jeg trakk meg selv mot. Når jeg var 17 år, så kjøpte jeg min første seilbåt.
Det ble liksom et rolig sted da, i en rolig hverdag.
And now he wants to give others that escape with Sofie.
Som skal skape muligheter for de som faller utenfor.
And so Mats naturally calls up someone from possibly the most privileged group of people on the planet. I am a skier, which means that I go out into the mountains and have good experiences, bad experiences, scary experiences, fun experiences with my friends, and then...
That's a lot of cameras here.
We make films about that. And that's the job. Clearly a profession in need of some affirmation and sense of belonging aboard a newly renovated Sofie. Which I can only assume kept Mats motivated through the long winter.
Det er den mørkeste vinteren de har hatt på flere år. I løpet av januar så var det 26 stormdøgn.
Det er herlig å jobbe med seilbåt. Ja, nå må vi bare få den ut. Det gidder jeg ikke. Den dagen Sofie endelig kom på vann igjen, da gikk det noen 100 kilo av skuldrene. Nå er det greit. Nå er vi der vi skal være.
I mean, it looks like nicer. He's painted it. Fresh coat of paint. That does something, right?
Hi, welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome on board, Sofie.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
I just told Celeste you've been fixing the engine all night.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. No, we have sails. It's gonna be good. Now we're going into expedition sailing mode.
Is this the safety briefing?
It's like a total brief. It's rules also. We're sailing with another skipper now. For this trip, the main focus is that Nikolai is gonna be my co-skipper, because he agreed on that when we started talking about this.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh. But you know who's like on the real, test here? That's Trond.
Mats's mom's new boyfriend. Could he handle the sea? Was he a proper man?
I'm gonna evaluate if he's okay to spend the rest of his life with mom.
Hadde blitt for ille, så hadde vi bare sett den av på bjørnet, ja.
Bear Island, the only solid ground between mainland Norway and Svalbard.
How much have you guys been on a boat?
Oh, there's a how-to right here. Oh, no, there isn't.
Emergency exits. Take your own life first.
It's a lot like boarding an airplane, actually. Zip me up. Okay, we're leaving. Svalbard,
If you take on
next
your life
stop.
vest correctly, we're leaving.
Huh? Do I have to close it? Okay, wait, hold on. Wait. There are rules on this one. Captain Crocs was loose. That's just like...
Let's see. Gud være med oss. Ikke han Gud, men andre Gud. Vent og se der. Let's go to Svalbard!
Yay!
Satan!
Svalbard in no time.
No time. Jeg tror faktisk ikke disse landkrabbene helt vet selv hva de har i vente. For jeg har ikke glemt første gangen jeg skulle krysse Barentshavet, og jeg følte meg ganske forberedt, og hadde seilt mye.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Have you been sleeping all the...
Yeah, I slept pretty well. How did you sleep?
I slept well, but like 4.5 hours. Not the whole time.
There's no land.
Okay, your boat.
My boat.
Thank you. Have a nice shift.
I was just immediately feeling like terrible.
So difficult to walk around. I don't want to throw up. We were on 6-hour shifts, and then Mats and Bruno would be on the other 6 hours, and Mats would kind of float between both.
Ja, Nikolai. Har du kontroll på hvem som styrer? Hvordan går det oppløpet til å bli korskipper?
We're in our element, Celeste. Oh, and this is Are. I forgot to introduce the co-owner of Sofie.
Deilig.
He was in his element.
Ja, deilig.
Brukt over 30 år på å være rusavhengig og levd et kriminelt liv på gata.
Those 30 years of heavy drug abuse had left Are's body totally unable to get seasick.
Are's been cooking every dinner. I tried to give it a go last night. I was like, I can't do it.
Which saved us from starvation those first few days at sea. Because Are is in the business of saving people now, in his day job of helping addicts off the street. Almost as challenging as Mats' task of making independent sailors of a bunch of skiers.
Jeg blir jo spent da. Jeg har jo aldri, vanligvis så seiler jeg med en proff korskipper. Aldri seilt med sånn, ikke slemt å si, men lite kompetent crew.
Mats is a really good teacher. How do you do the front?
What?
How do you do the front?
What?
How do you do the front?
We're learning the ropes.
Same, you take off like I showed you.
Like literally the ropes.
You're sort of out there in nothingness, blue skies, blue sea,
Good job setting sail for the first time.
and then all of a sudden, the ocean just comes alive.
Casual dolphins everywhere. There's like 50 of them. They're so beautiful.
It's like you're traveling through the desert, and then you get to this oasis of life, and there's dolphins jumping and whales, like,
Oh, whale! Fin whale! Fin whale!
I think Sofie is just like a dolphin magnet.
Faen ikke hver dag du gjør seilundervisning, og så har du 100 delfiner rundt deg som hopper om kapp.
This is just like Titanic. Don't hit the ice.
Ja, havisen vi møtte på der er jo det vi kaller selve Nordpolisen da. Men det er jo veldig sjelden da vi hadde is eller bjørn.
I thought the point of having a steel hull boat was that you could hit the ice, but apparently you can't.
Selv om Sofie er en stålseiler, så vil det jo få fartøy som har lyst til å treffe is i full fart da.
Not bad, I go to sleep. First time you guys are alone.
Okay, I think we got it.
Have
No?
a good rest. Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Alright, good luck.
Thank you.
Wake me up
Tight.
if there's anything.
We'll wake you up when we
We'll wake you up if we hit the ice.
Yeah.
Before we hit the ice. Before we hit the ice.
It was like, okay, finally, like something to navigate around.
Kind of stay straight and go a little left.
So it's kind of going from open face, big mountain skiing to tree skiing.
I'll cut left past these ones. It's so thick here, there's ice everywhere. And Mats is sleeping, and I think we got it. Okay, we have another like really dense section coming up.
Yeah.
This is the test of the Arctic sailor.
What do you think the best plan of action is, the left hole or the right hole?
The left hole, actually now, there's not a hole there. But I think maybe there's a huge one there. It's like when the waves go up and down,
Yeah.
you see them revealed. Yeah, I would say, yeah, kind of the straight hole.
Okay. Hopefully it's good.
There's just ice everywhere here.
Fucking heck. Never in my whole life did I think that I would be doing something like this.
Good job, huh?
Thanks, you too.
No problem.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And by the time we passed Bear Island, Trond had proved himself a worthy sailor and bonus dad. So he got to stay on Sofie.
Det imponerte den. Innlandsrotte som sto og kokkelerte i høy sjø, det er det få av.
In the morning of the 27th of May, we had the first sight of Svalbard.
Land ahoy!
Yeah?
Finally see Spitsbergen, South Cape.
You see it?
Yeah. Land. We're closer to being able to ski now, which is sick. There's walruses over there. There's like 4 of them sleeping on the ice over there. Maybe more.
Wow.
Wow. They're so big.
Who's in? Oh, one of them is moving. Good morning, walrus. We come in peace. We're here for your mountains, not your fish.
Welcome to Svalbard!
Feels good to not be moving for the first time.
Oh, yeah, it's
in
super nice.
4 days.
And imagine getting on land and getting skis on our feet. Actress.
Finally get to go skiing.
On the land of the polar bears. We've looked around the whole bay and we've decided that this is our peak.
The problem was that we had arrived one day before Asbjørn, you know, the Papa Bear guide and gunslinger. And I don't have a gun license, so I didn't bring a gun.
What's this gun you have in your belt here? Is this Star Wars?
No, this is signal.
What, are you gonna blast some Wookiees?
But Mats does, and he also has a suit for every occasion. So he gears up in like this full survival suit.
When you come on land, you get a brief on polar bears.
What if it's waiting there for us?
That happened actually. One guy got killed.
Oh my lord. How does that? Ooh. Wow. Whoa. Oh shit. I got lead in my feet.
Welcome to polar bear land. And I just went 10 meters and we had polar bear tracks.
so he's definitely walking around in the area here.
Yeah.
When we're walking, just help me also have a look out.
Easy ski tour.
Easy ski tour.
Let's go for a ski then.
He can be sleeping, he can be moving, coming down from ridges.
Any bears?
All good. Snow is like crazy soft. Very melted.
Yeah, I don't think this refroze last night.
No.
It's been warm all night. And so we're touring in there and everything is just soggy and it's wet all the way through, just slushy.
Should we test it?
Yeah, we should test it.
Or should we eat it?
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
I feel comfortable.
Yeah. The view is pretty good, huh?
Sure is.
Look at the glacier coming into the sea there.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good work.
Thanks. I really got the blood pumping.
It's the ability of yourself, but also your partner, that dictates what you'll be able to do in the mountain.
How did you get down?
Just that.
My legs aren't as long as yours.
Yeah. Watch your skis. It's easier if you turn around. And before this trip, the only real skiing I'd seen Celeste do was this Instagram clip. Not too bad for the warm-up peak, huh?
Whew.
Good work.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at this. Svalbard. Hello, hello. Is your mic? Let's put it on the other side, sorry.
I'm still new to having cameras pointed at me while I'm skiing.
Like so. Okay, have fun.
Definitely adds a lot of pressure.
Celeste dropping. Ooh, yes, that's nice.
And like a new crew with people who've been doing it for lots and lots of years, I definitely want to feel like I can prove myself.
Yes, Celeste.
And that first ski was even a little bit sticky. All good!
Niko dropping. Seeing her lay down those turns with confidence and then taking that little crash at the end with such elegance was kind of a load off my back. So that was cool. And that gave me hope for the rest of the trip, that we could actually do some cool stuff. Hey, good run.
Oh, it felt good to ski.
Yeah, that was nice, huh?
I hope I didn't look like a dork.
I mean, she didn't, but wet, sticky snow can have that effect. That was the hottest spring day ever recorded on Svalbard, which was sweet for our first bath. 5 days, no shower. Let's go.
I've always wanted to do a polar plunge in the Arctic.
This is the expedition way. Free soap. I just wish I brought a bigger towel.
Looking away.
There was a heat wave in the Arctic. Baby seal was tanning, mama seal was tanning, and as Sofie's diesel engine huffed and puffed us towards Longyearbyen, the main port on Svalbard, we saw the very local contribution to the global warming that was causing the heat wave. It's a strange place. Gives me total post-apocalyptic vibes. It could be mistaken for a ski town, actually. But what at first glance looks like a system of ski lifts are actually the remains of the once booming coal industry. Because Longyearbyen, it's a struggling coal mining town, having shut down 6 of its 7 mines. But it still has the honor of hosting Norway's only coal plants. It's this weird community where nobody is born and nobody dies unless they're eaten by a polar bear. Those giving birth or dying are shipped off to the mainland before their time comes. We arrive at midnight, but with a sun that never sets, the only way to tell the time of day are the people staggering home from the bar. Which is the only place to go, of course, for info on where to ski during an Arctic heat wave. And maybe not surprisingly, he was like, don't think about it, just go north.
Just go north. Very cool.
He said there was a lot of snow in the north. That's all I need to know. Snow and lines. And so it was just a matter of the chubby Arctic reindeer stocking up on grass and Matthias stocking up on guns. He'd been with us the entire crossing, just behind the camera.
Armed cameraman. Hold my gun.
And then Asbjørn and the other filmer Jonas replaced Ada and Trond. Where are we going?
There is only one direction. There is only one north. That's true north.
That's the rumor we heard at the bar too, so.
Yeah.
Going north.
Going north.
Going north.
Yes.
So excited.
Jeg bare ringer igjen for å si god natt til jentene før vi kaster loss og går ut av dekning her.
And so we pushed north, hoping for colder weather. But as we entered the fjord of St. John's, the seals were still tanning in the heat wave. Seals are polar bear food, and the only place the bears are able to catch the nimble swimmers is right there on the sea ice.
No skiing this morning. Gotta go for a little morning gymnastics, warm up the body. You guys don't want to come?
Skipping morning routines today. I thought I saw a polar bear somewhere.
Woo! Beautiful! Beautiful! Good morning to you! Yeah, it's a beautiful morning, huh?
He wants you to join him, Niko.
Okay, you guys are missing out. What?
I think this could be a trip of a lifetime.
We gotta step it up with a bear for the next one.
I've never really learned to be careful what I wish for.
Man skal være så ydmyk her, da. Vi må huske at vi er på besøk. Så er det jo å instruere de man har med på land da, i hva man skal gjøre hvis man treffer på bjørn.
With this demonstration, it's nice for you guys to see actually how the... Det er bjørn. Det er bjørn. Oh, polar bear.
Where?
You see it?
Oh, I see him. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I see him.
That's awfully nice of the polar bear to show up for the polar bear demonstration.
So scary. Looking at it through the binoculars, you can see how big its jaw is. So gnarly.
Regular day in Svalbard. We get that midnight shred now, and then we're all set.
Then we can just go home.
The bear ruled out skiing in the fjord of St. John's though. And the puddles it was strolling through did make us question our snow strategy for the trip.
Strategien var med at det skulle bli mildt. Kunne kjøre myk snø og stabil snø.
Because Svalbard is notorious for the opposite. Wind-blown, hard-packed snow with persistent weak layers, making it extremely dangerous for avalanches.
Så jeg håpte at det skulle bli mildt, og alle disse vedvarende svake lagene skulle forsvinne. Og det har de gjort, men de har kanskje forsvunnet litt vel mye av snøen.
So we got clear of bear country in there and found some mountains over here on Prince Karls Forland. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glaciers.
Lots of seracs.
And the forecast said that it would clear in the night and get a little colder.
Ingen bjørn, men it's a mind game, but I think it's a good idea to kind of switch up what's day and night, you know.
What happens if you have clear skies? Then the heat from the snow that gathers during the day when the sun is on it, it can radiate out to space so that the snow will refreeze and set. But that was not what happened.
Mushy.
The cloud cover is kind of my biggest concern. If this is...
Yeah, I agree. This cloud cover is not getting any better. Everything is soggy all the way through. Oh shit!
The clouds, they have the exact same effect locally that the greenhouse gases have globally. They trap the heat of the sun. And to get up this mountain, we have to cross all these glaciers that have crevasses with snow bridges over them that might just collapse beneath us as we attempt to cross.
65 cms.
Yeah, and they haven't frozen at all.
Yeah, so that's one thing is going up. If we're roped up, we should be safe. But when we were skiing down and it's rotten.
And it's about half a meter of a bridge.
Yeah, so that's nothing. That's not a bridge.
To me, it sounds like we're not doing it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Totally. We should skip it.
Of course, it breaks your heart having sailed almost all the way to the North Pole and ending up in a heat wave.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
But there were still mountains between us and Santa.
Let's go all the way north and to Lillehoop.
So we come up this Lillehook fjord and we see these really, really cool couloirs just going straight into the sea.
I can see the line from here where I'm cooking.
We found the last strip of snow on Svalbard.
Have you ever done a run like this before?
Not to the ocean. No, not the classic Norway fjord.
Jævlig glad jeg skal på båten.
Okay, Celeste,
Yeah.
you ready for it?
Yeah.
2.5 couloirs, 3 skiers. We're in for a good time.
Have fun.
Yeah, have fun. Enjoy, you guys.
I will try and be like Nikolai. Less turns, more speed.
Off she goes. Through rock and ice.
I think Celeste is just like in a very different place career-wise than me and Asbjørn.
I was just sitting at home one day, got an email from blackcrows.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about skiing in Svalbard? And I was like, what? What?
That's so cool that you're joining.
That was actually really cool getting to spend that time with Asbjørn and just like asking him lots of questions. Were you like skiing professionally before you were a guide?
I still do.
His life seems like it's been full of adventure and he's seen the world through skiing, and I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
And like she talks about like, ooh, I wonder like when the film comes out, because it kind of is one of her first opportunities to be in a bigger production, I guess.
Good job, Celeste.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here because I'm so new to this world.
Then I'm feeling a bit sad for her that this is her first opportunity, because
We have moss, rocks, pebbles.
You're making it as smooth as possible.
Few rocks, a bit bumpy.
I think Niko's couloir is probably faster.
Don't hit that guy. At speed. All the birds flying around nesting. Hey.
the bird's still with its winter coat on, but this couloir is definitely in summer mode.
Wow. Wow, you guys, I'm up top and I really hope you guys have as good of a view as we have over here, because it's amazing.
Good job, Celeste.
Thank you. Come on. Woo!
How's that looking?
Looks great.
Wow.
We are at the top now.
How's your run looking? Mine was kind of gnarly in places.
Ours is like way more technical than we thought it would be. There's like, we have to make decisions while we go down.
Okay, well stay safe and good luck.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, Niko dropping. That was super cool.
I think you should go first.
Should I go first? You can go first if you want.
I'll let you.
Okay. Skiing in like 3, 2, 1. I og med at vi har holdt oss i en renne, så er det sånn at da får du en mekanisk sintring med at snøen bare raser. Det er egentlig som om at den blir liksom rappet av en treppemaskin, som ikke bare barberskum, sånn som vi følte den var ellers. Hi, boat!
Oh, the boat.
Yes, Celeste.
The snow was surprisingly fast in these couloirs, but definitely got a little spicy at the end with all the like massive rocks coming out of nowhere. They're just everywhere. That was tacky.
That was fun though.
Good work.
Thank you. You too.
That's amazing day.
How good was the view up there?
I'm glad we did that.
Was so fun.
Or night. What is it, like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.?
It's 2:30 in the morning.
2:30 in the morning.
So the plan is we'll just head in the fjord in front of the glacier you've been seeing and drop anchor. So you will have the prettiest anchor watch you've ever experienced.
I like this call.
What's interesting in front of glaciers like now is that right now we're actually on my sea map sailing on land. That means that the glacier front has pulled back and then suddenly it can be like 5 meters deep. So it's important to pay attention.
So after these 2 couloirs, our motivation sort of was like back.
Like there's kind of 2 couloirs on this front.
The bigger ones?
But we're still dealing with the same issue of no refreeze.
But then there's also the skinny one.
The skinny ones are thin. I wouldn't advise skiing the skinny ones.
And trying to find good safe snow to ski.
Remember, we only have so many days left.
And Celeste is just like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys are being old farts. But I'm thinking, like, if you really want to go ski, I think you should go for a ski today. Just like up here or something.
Again, I could be like, hey guys, can we please ski them? He's also sleeping 16 hours a night sometimes, which is insane. But you know, we all go through puberty at some point in our lives, so.
Vi nok kanskje litt sånn bremser på henne her da, forhold til at vi har lyst til å ha myk snø og godt lys.
Every time we go skiing, it's like, is it warm enough? Is it cold enough? Is it sunny enough?
Så hun har liksom mer lyst på fjellet enn oss.
We can go top to bottom this time.
To me, coming to Svalbard, I wasn't expecting to like perform my best as a skier. This is more about the experience and like seeing an amazing place. It is a really nice view up here though.
Schniesel. That is a nice one.
That is beautiful.
What did you say? Top 3 places you've ever been?
Top one.
Top 1.
Top one.
I think this is number 1.
It's pretty wild. Party shred. Yeah, that's oh man.
That's a good rock. Gjennom å dreve med skikjøring og skifilm. Veldig utfordrende, men sinnssykt kult. Liksom, den indre motivasjonen din er jo at du må liksom gjøre noe som er stilig, noe som er kult, noe som er tøft. Og det har liksom også tatt meg inn i situasjoner der har jeg liksom blitt tatt i ras. Nesten blitt tatt i ras. Jeg har ramt med en bresperekk.
I cannot see Asbjørn. I cannot see Asbjørn.
Og liksom ramlet på feil sted. Men da knakk jeg nakken på 2 plasser, og fikk testet en sånn refleks som kroppen har da. I 1 minutt så var jeg lam fra hodet og ned da.
Jeg trenger hjelp. Ja, og jeg trenger ordentlig hjelp.
I det løpet av minuttet der du er lam da, da kan du tenke ganske masse på hvordan livet som eventuelt lam blir da. Da hadde jeg akkurat bygget nytt hus og begynt å tenke på, shit, hvordan skal dette her funke? Jeg savner dere også masse. Ha det bra da. Jeg kan si det var en slags tankevekker det da. We're gonna be in the summit in less than 1 hour. With this pace.
We go out, it's cloudy. We go out, it's sunny. It just doesn't really refreeze. And especially Asbjørn is very worried about it.
It's looking like a cool line though, through here.
But you two guys can ski it. That's okay. I can hang out.
No, you don't want to ski?
You don't want to ski?
You got to ski first. You got the gun. You're getting first tracks, actually.
Yeah.
It is very shallow.
You worried about punching through?
Yeah, just like hitting rocks and hitting another rock if you fall and stuff. That's what I'm telling.
I also have a history of hitting rocks. 4 of them earlier this season, and I was hospitalized and unable to walk for months.
Det føles ut som jeg er med på en episode av Grey's Anatomy.
But you know where Asbjørn has his family back home? All I had was a broken heart and an empty apartment. Which I think inevitably leads to a little bit of a different risk assessment.
I'll go have a look.
Yeah.
And Celeste, you know, she's Celeste.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Pal! Any rocks of interest?
No, not really.
Thank you.
Yeah, Celeste. Look at Celeste, girl. Beautiful tits. Yeah, Celeste.
Oh, I love skiing.
I mean, we were skiing, but we didn't cross the Barents Sea to do rock slalom.
So a lot of the stuff that looks like it would be really nice have like a river of mud flowing down them as well.
And we still hadn't made it all the way to the north end of Svalbard. And north means cold, and cold means potentially good snow. You know what I think's gonna happen? Because we're like really going for it. We're gonna get 4, 5, 6 days of like heavy snowfall, and then we're gonna have like good skiing for the end of the trip. We made it to the north. The powder is not here.
It is cold and wet and cloudy.
We're on this boat to ski, but there's not a whole lot of skiing going on right now because the snow is not really snow. And
Morale is not super high at the moment.
I might not be the best expedition mate.
Tenk hvis liksom Nikolai hadde vært en sånn vakker dame som hadde stått og synget og laget egg I stedet for. Det hadde vært en fin morgen da.
You know, you're a lot of people on a small boat, and there's freaking polar bears everywhere, and they'll eat you if you don't have a gun.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not allowed to use the gun, so we're just like super stuck on the boat. Are you allowed to use the gun?
No, but I was allowed to practice with the flare gun.
So I feel like I can't just like go for a chill, like, oh, I'm just gonna see you guys in a few hours. I'll get off the boat and like not have to smell you guys for like 30 minutes. And it's very regimented. You need to be on anchor watch, you need to be on polar bear watch. You need to be very safe. Kind of a little bit different mentality to how we operate in the mountain. It's fucking steep. In the mountain, it's like, yeah, you might die, but let's give it a go.
Niko, drop it.
Whereas with expedition life, you have a lower acceptance for things going wrong.
Sink's clogged for the 4th time this trip, and now Mats is punishing us by saying that we can only clean our dishes outside now.
Jeg har jo sagt til mannskapet ganske god brief første dagen at vi tar ikke matrester og skitt I vasken.
Did you do taco dishes last night?
I did. With Jonas.
Why do you blame me? I wiped all the plates before I put them inside the sink.
Man kommer ikke unna, det ligger jo beviser her på at det kastet både en og andre oppi den vasken.
And we're also just so sleep confused at this point, having first adjusted to ski at night, but then having all the shift work on the boat break up any sort of new rhythm, and then the sun just floating around up there in the sky, even in the middle of the night. Are you having breakfast, lunch, dinner? You have no idea.
We keep doing like intermittent fasting by accident.
It all just feels like a hazy mirage of something slightly resembling a ski trip. And that's the status in the north. But I heard about a bar. There's this ritual in the ski world of drinking the sky blue. And Mats, he knew of this bar at a small research station called Norwegian. We're trading milk for beer. And there's radio silence, so we're not allowed to use like our phones are dead. We can't use radios, can't use drones, because they're doing all kinds of space transmission and receiving here. But there's some nice looking couloirs in the back there.
Very nice looking, tasty couloirs back there.
We'd crossed the Barents Sea. We traveled as far north as there are mountains pretty much on the planet. And we'd found 0 epic skiing, nothing. And then of course, right there, next to the bar, the lines of the trip.
It almost looked like Mars and the Rockies had a baby, and then that was there in Norwegian, which is so weird.
And then, yeah, it was just a matter of getting those skies blue.
We come bearing milk.
Yeah, they're quite rowdy in there.
Now onwards to the bar. You couldn't film at the bar. And I think that was probably a good thing. It's funny because you're going right from town, but I think it'll also be our longest approach.
Oh yeah. The guys in town said though that this is the normal path for a polar bear to actually come across towards town. So we should definitely keep our eyes open.
Hope we don't meet any bears.
Regelen egentlig bare det at du har våpen I front. Men jeg synes jo det litt sånn humor I at jeg har nettopp sagt at her det bjørnterreng, og så bare begynner folk å gå. Oh, Lordy. Don't be ahead of the gun.
We just set off like straight into bear country with Asbjørn behind us like,
Time to do some sketchy shit. Do-da, do-da. Hope to get away with it. Do-da, do-da, day.
Looks like we have another creek to cross.
I think you can jump it. Niko Schirmer, guiding facilities. How to cross rivers in no time without getting wet.
I don't know if I can do that jump.
Just channel your inner half. You're already wearing green.
Take the gun. I don't know. Maybe I need my poles back.
Like you could step there.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yes! The Hulk inside her awakens. The rumble. It's a bigger creek. I don't know if my punch can make it over this one.
I don't think it's worth taking any chances.
No. It's really deep below. Like I think if you fall down into that canyon, you're pretty screwed. You got me?
We got you.
And that's it from the sound of the man.
Wow.
It gets a lot steeper towards the peak.
Like I can see.
Yeah.
I really hope that's wide enough for turning. I'm also kind of wishing that it wasn't looking like a storm over there.
It's not a storm.
That's not a storm?
When the forecast says sun in Norway, this is what you get. It's hard being the new person on the trip, I think.
And I've survived on a boat for 2 weeks with 5 men.
That's right.
Nikolai is making big steps.
I know.
You guys don't like my steps?
They're really big. I'm doing like a single leg squat every step.
I told blackcrows no skiers under 170.
I'm 175.
Exactly, so I thought you could handle the steps. Celeste is not happy with my steps. She's going first. We're bound for South Australia.
Wow, that's so nice.
Oh, look at that.
What the hell? Hey, good work, you guys.
I've been getting stoked. Ski that.
Oh, this is for sure it. Look at this run here. We're gonna ski now in the sun. Been a long time coming. Sailed across the ocean, hiked across the bay, met the polar bear, met the walrus, took a right turn by the reindeer, swam underneath the seal, and now, here I am. How you feeling there, Celeste?
Good, a little nervous because I want to ski well, but...
Yeah, so just take your time and like don't rush it and just enjoy it.
Totally, this is a joyride.
I'm ready.
Celeste dropping.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, stay on it, Celeste. Oh. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, the pole is going down.
Our poles are going down.
My poles are at the bottom.
Celeste, do you want to come back up and do it again, or do you want to ski from there? You could borrow Jonas's poles.
Honestly, that was like really heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Men jeg kan gå ned til henne, jeg hjelper henne. Hun er jo her og reist langt for å komme hit da. For meg er ikke noe stress. Jeg koser meg.
This is not going to look that good on the video.
Just go a little slower and don't...
I'm just worried that there's like still more snow that's going to go.
You're almost up. It's worth trying again.
Maybe Nikolai can do it first.
117 poles, ready for you.
You're going first.
I'm going first.
Yeah.
You sure?
The snow's moving really fast.
Okay.
It's really heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to go first. You know, once me and Asbjørn were doing a trip, we camped out for 4 nights to ski one line. And I got on the line and I crashed one time. I go back up to ski it again. And then I crash again. And then I go back up to ski it again. And then I didn't crash.
Oh, that's nice.
That's right.
So, you know,
we got a second chance, and that's great.
Second chances are the best.
What can you more ask for in life than second chances?
This is La Diabla. You don't get to ski La Diabla every day. How do you feel, Asbjørn? Are you going right turn, or left turn, right turn?
I really like to start off with a right turn, but that's kind of my game. Whoa.
Okay.
What do you feel like doing?
No, I think I want to do yours. Is that okay?
Yep.
Celeste is a way better skier than she thinks she is.
I'm extremely hard on myself with my skiing. And knowing that all of it's being recorded, so hoping that it's good enough.
Every time I hear Celeste say,
I was not skiing pretty.
or,
Feel like I was kind of skiing like shit.
or,
Good work.
That could have been faster.
it breaks my heart a little bit because I ruined the early years of my own career with thoughts just like that. There are so many things in life that are hard and painful. Skiing really doesn't need to be one of those things because there really aren't all that many good reasons to ski except for how it can be the best thing in the world.
Hello.
Hello.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
So the run that I did end up skiing with Asbjørn was actually really fun and super amazing. It was just like fast, nice round turns.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go.
Dropping.
Du kör bra, va? Ja. Kul ropa. Yeah, Celeste. Nice. Oh. Keep going for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And of course I forgot to turn my GoPro on.
Oh, you can't nail them all. Good work, huh?
Got some nice turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Thank you.
What are you doing? You're killing it.
Killing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ciao. La diabla.
Are you sleeping? Are you awake? Am I dreaming? Was it all a mistake? So who should I follow? Which road should I take? I feel hollow when I'm awake. So light.